It is always a huge privilege for me to have you here listening to what I have to say. And today I would like to talk about how do you pick the best professional to work with you to eliminate your pain problem. So the first thing I need to mention is that you may be a health professional, a specialist in pain watching this. And I would like to share with you that in my perspective, there is no competition. We are all in this together. Some people are going to choose you because of your personality, because the way you are, they like to be around you. And others will choose me for the same reasons. And there are far too many people with pain problems, even though we may be a large number of professionals on social media. The number of people suffering is much bigger than us, far much bigger, exponentially bigger than us who are there to offer a service. But if you are a person who is suffering from chronic pain, and you know that chronic pain is useless pain. It has absolutely no use whatsoever. It is not there to protect you, to guarantee your survival, to do anything good for you. It's just a kind of tormenting that doesn't go away unless you take some action that is beyond just good intentions or hope that it will go away. Something needs to be done for the pain to go away. And how do you pick the professionals? This is really serious stuff, because if you are on social media, you may be living in an area where there is none of those, or the level of expertise that you find on the internet, on social media, is far much greater than those that you find around you, because it's a big world opened up to you. But how do you choose the best professional to work for you? How do you avoid scammers? How do you avoid being ripped off? How do you avoid going home frustrated, disappointed, and back with your problem? So I have discussed already about scammers. There are lots of them there. There are also people who claim to be professionals, but they don't have enough training. You need to ask lots of questions until you are satisfied that that person can help you. And you have the right to ask questions before you hand over your fee and you accept treatment or assistance of any kind. So the scammers are easy. I think it's are relatively easy to get, because they will stumble through their own words when answering the many questions that you might have to ask or might want to ask. But how about the poor performing ones? You can't tell. Sometimes you can't tell. If I told you that I have spent more than 500 hours since I started working with pain, helping people, and in these hours I usually need only 20 minutes to fix them, so that it can give you an idea of how many people I assisted. Now, is it anywhere, do I have a corresponding number of testimonials? No, because it's hard work to write testimonials, and some people can't, if they are talking about their genitals, which a lot of them call their private parts. If they are talking about something that caused them a lot of guilt, they are not going to give testimonials. But let's say I had hundreds, thousands of testimonials. How could you guarantee that these are not made up or purchased somewhere? Because you can buy testimonials for everything on the internet. So there is no easy way to get this, unless someone is caught in a scam. Like people can only rip off a number of people. After that, they get caught. There is this natural sense of justice that prevails. A criminal can only be a criminal for so long before he or she gets caught. But you don't want to be there until he or she gets caught. You don't want to be connected with that. So, one important thing for you to do is that when you see these people online, you watch their videos, you read their messages, you exchange correspondence with them either via Messenger or Zoom or WhatsApp. Pay attention to how you feel here, because that's the area that will give you the gut feeling as to whether or not you should work with this person. When you are thinking of contacting someone who is offering a service, just take a deep breath in, let it out, and let the image of that person form in your mind. Now, realize, take notice of how you feel when you see that image. Does it bring you comfort? Does it make you feel good? Does it give you hope? Or does it give you the chills? Or does it make you feel yucky? So this, you know this because this perception is done by a part of your mind that is very primitive, that is directly connected with the subconscious mind. So someone can go there and make a fantastic speech, and they look so good, and they talk so nicely. But then when you close your eyes and you take a deep breath in and you visualize their image in front of you, you get the chills, you get some negative feeling. So that's your subconscious mind saying to you, don't go there, because something your subconscious mind has picked up on their behavior, on their words, on the way they present themselves. So they are not for you. Just go and find someone else without any guilt. If you have already handed over a fee and you get that feeling, you have the right to ask for that feedback. Now, the professional will usually take out what it cost them to collect those fees. That is legally accepted everywhere. But before you hand any money over, before you make any decision, just make it clear in your mind that this is the person you want to work with. And in this way, you are paving your way to a very nice, to a healthy, to a profitable, to a productive relationship between you and your therapist. I hope this helps.